Shawn, what did you do in Vegas? Why is there a hole in your slide box? Why was there a secret pole vault meeting in Vegas? What happened in Vegas? What happened in Vegas? What happened in Vegas? Don't worry, baby birds. I'll feed you. Welcome to the pole vault vlog, where we talk everything pole vault. That's not Shawn, he's not wearing his hat. Guys, I got a good reason for that. I had an interview today. I got offered the position, and then I rejected it because it was gonna cut into a lot of Team Hoot time. And I love you guys, and I don't wanna stop doing this. So, I'm dressed funny and feel weird. The commercials! VS Athletics is a delicious company, which is a weird thing to say because you can't eat it. But if you need anything track and field related, or even I think they have some soccer and volleyball stuff, head over to vsathletics.com and use these codes so you can save money, and then they give me the money that you save. It's a good deal. Also, rockback pole vault bags are the most awesomely, gloriously, fantastical ways. Almost got carried away. I can't say dirty words when I'm promoting these. I got yelled at last time. To carry your pole vault bags, they sell them over at VS Athletics. Go check it out. Guys, also, I am going to be getting some Team Hoot swag soon. So I don't know, do you guys want stickers, lanyards? There's all sorts of other cool stuff. Just type in swag, something like that on Google, and it'll come up with all sorts of stuff. I think some card decals are needed. Alright, let's get into the vlog. Last week, you guys were like, Shawn, you put a hole in the corner of that slide box. Yeah, it blew out. Also, people were asking, why are you planting into the right corner of the box? I was taught to plant into the left corner. Here's why I do that. Guys, here's another thing people disagree with me on all the time. Where to plant the pole. I plant coach into the right side of the box. Here's why. A lot of people coach over there, some people just don't even care, but watch this. If I plant to the right side of the box, look at all this space the pole has to move and roll. Oh, so much space. It's so nice. If I plant to this side, the pole doesn't have as much space to move, right? You're off and running. Does that make sense? It's just what I do. I've kind of learned that trick over the years. It's helped me out. It's helped a lot of my vaulters out. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, throw it away. You've been watching these long enough. You know how that drill works. But I think there's a male world record holder from France who also plants in the right corner of the box. Just saying. All right, so let's answer these Las Vegas questions with this video, and then I will answer some more. And then if you guys have more questions, you can leave it in the comments below. Let's go on this ride together. I keep getting asked what a group of pole vaulters was doing in Las Vegas last weekend. I'll tell you. A few years ago, there was a Twitter handle called Pole Vault Probs. Everyone would say their pole vault problems and create with the hashtag Pole Vault Probs. It talked about pole vault problems like when your coach made you run the 400, hashtag Pole Vault Probs, or when the standards were just an inch too close on your PR jump and you hit it on the way up. Pole Vault Probs. It was funny, but nothing changed by people noticing the problems, no matter how much they hated what was going on. This weekend was sort of like that. So Mark Cortazzo put together a team of pole vaulters and coaches, and we met in Vegas to discuss some of these bigger pole vault problems. We talked about poor attendance, the lack of event coverage, and horrible announcers. We talked about the scarcity of growth in our event all the way from the youth up to the elite level. We talked about the crappy USATF insurance, the struggle for pole vaulting clubs, and the fact that high schools are dropping pole vault because of the cost. We also talked about poor pole vault coaching education. We talked about how elites can't wear their sponsors' logos on their uniforms at the US Championships. We talked about how you could be ranked top 5 in the US, even second, and still not be able to afford the plane ticket to come to this Vegas meeting. We talked about a lot of other things, but really the main thing we talked about the most was about how this sport needs to grow. The conversation we had was very familiar. It was the same talk I've been having for years in multiple different places, countries, with many different people. But the thing is, I've had these conversations and nothing ever changed. Nothing happened. It was just a lot of complaining. It was too big of a mountain to climb. And just like pole vault problems, nothing changed no matter how much they hated it. And through the meetings we were having this weekend, I started thinking about something Daniel Ryland told me one time. But if people really wanted to get things done, if people really wanted to make a change, it would have made more sense to make a handle called Pole Vault Solutions. I thought about this conversation with Daniel Ryland all weekend because for the first time since I have been having these conversations with people, that's exactly what we were doing. So we got back from Vegas. It was a glorious trip. Like I was saying in the video, most people talk about problems in the pole vault, and this was the first time a whole group of people who can make change were talking about solutions. Also, Jim Keys gave me this really sweet pin. Check this out. Shawn, that is too cool. Also, I feel really stupid and funny, so I will now... Pretty sweet, huh? Okay, I know I look super awesome now. Oh, so much better. I think my absolute favorite part of the... There was a lot of favorite parts to the trip. Mark Cortazzo got us this cabana where we were all just hanging out by this pool. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of a sudden, vaulters start walking back from the pool, and I'm filming it, and I'm like, what happened? They're like, we got kicked out of the pool. It's like, why'd you guys get kicked out of the pool? They were like, we were running, we were jumping, we were dunking, and we were horse playing. And then we got in trouble for doing pull-ups on the cabana, handstand contests, and all sorts of other stuff, just vaulters being vaulters. And that made me really happy, because most people probably get kicked out of these places for punching and fighting and grabbing girls' butts or something like that, but we got kicked out for just being pole vaulters. We didn't really get kicked out, but we got stern warnings. If you guys want to know more about and see more footage from Vegas, make sure to subscribe to my other channel. On Friday, I'm going to make a whole nother video about that, and then I'll probably make one more down the road if I can. I don't know what else I can talk about this going on yet. I know I didn't really tell you what the solutions were or how we were going to go about it, because I think I'll let you guys know later. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who contacted all of us after the whole Vegas fiasco. Sandy was like one building away. She was locked down in Blue Man Group. She couldn't leave for 5 hours. Me and Carrie flew out the night before. Only a handful of the vaulter group was still there, but the amount of people paying attention to this and asking if we were okay was mind-blowing. We love you. You guys are awesome. And for the biggest shout out to Mark Cortazzo, he organized this entire weekend. He created this little team to come together, and somehow he kept us all organized and focused enough to come up with all sorts of potential solutions and get some things done. Mark, we love you, and I've been to many upon many upon many meetings like this over years. And this is the first time we weren't just sitting in a big circle bitching about it. We were actually taking steps forward. God, I want to talk about it so bad. Guys, I can't do it yet. You just wait. It's going to be really cool. Let's review some videos. Alright, the first video is from Keon, K-E-O-N. I'm the worst reader in the entire world. Here it is. Okay, first off, plant, gorgeous. Don't we just love that plant? I know I do. Good God. Okay, there's two things I want to see. Okay, he's like a 17-foot jumper. Phenomenal. Stud. So little things make a huge difference when you start jumping that high. First thing I want to see is if we can run just a little bit taller. It seems like at the takeoff we're hitting the brakes a little bit. Our foot's in front of us, so there's a little bit of braking force, which is stopping everything. So I think if we can think about actually jumping off the ground, even if it's a horizontal jump, like a long jump, everything's going to change. You're going to be taller, you're going to be tighter, you're going to be longer, and everything's just going to hit a little bit better. And it's just, trust me, biomechanics, I know a little bit about biomechanics. A lot of bit about biomechanics. Too much biomechanics. But you'll like it. Try that first and see what happens. The second thing I was going to say is just, we pull that arm in a little too early. Think about pushing it out and then pulling it in. It's going to put a little bit more energy in the pull, and then wham! Awesomeness is going to happen. Looks great. Gorgeous. Super happy with it. Everyone go follow this guy on Instagram. Yes. Alright, this next video is from Trevor, and I love your takeoff. Guys, you want to know what a good takeoff looks like? I'll show you. It looks like... Ooh! It's too real! What's the right... Oh! Oh my god. Oh my... Oh. Guys, do that. So good. So good. And then this is a pretty common problem. Trevor, this is going to help you a whole bunch. So now you're in such a hurry to get upside down. You're pulling your knees up to get upside down. Now, I made a few videos on this, but I want you to swing for distance. Clear the pit. It's hard to pull your knees in when you're trying to swing for distance, because if you keep your legs long, it creates a bigger lever and your brain naturally goes, I better keep my trail leg down, because if my trail leg stays down, I'm going to put more energy into the pole going horizontal. And think about it. If you get the right pole in your hands and your legs are long, you're putting more energy in the pole, but instead of horizontal, you'll go whoop, you'll go vertical. So, swing for distance, try and clear the pit. Great things will happen. Love your plant. Let's do the last one. Alright, last video this week is from Richard. I think it's Richard. I'm just guessing if that's your last name. Anyways, guys, killer jump. He said he cleared 10 feet, and that day he got the turn, but sadly he didn't get on video. I hate that, don't you? That's happened to me a few times too. I can see how that turn would totally help you out, man. It's such a good little jump. And we were talking about those jumpers and crunchers the last week. We're definitely crunching, but he throws the pole really well. So I'm gonna go with, I want you to think about the same thing I was telling the last person. I want you to jump up off the ground, try to jump. Even if you're under a little bit and you're crunching, still jump, because it's gonna throw a little more energy forward. And I want you to swing for distance instead of just swinging to get upside down over the bar. I want you to clear the pole vault mats. I want you to attempt and try it, and awesomeness will happen. Get both arms up as high as you can and just throw everything towards the back of the pit. Swing to the back of the pit. Your dream girl is just chilling out in the back pit with a pot of gold and a Chipotle burrito. You swing and put enough energy going that way, you'll get the girl, the Chipotle, and the pot of gold. Thanks for sending videos, guys. I'll reset the counter so you guys, I'll put 3 free ones, and if you guys want to guarantee make the vlog, $5, bam, it helps me buy Chipotle too. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I love you guys. I had a really fun time in Vegas, and this is the most excited I've been about the pole vault in a very, 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 very long time. I hope we can get it to work. Again, let me know about pole vault swag, and then next week I'm going to be in Colorado. Shenanigans are going to be happening out there with my brother. We always just try and go into the woods and get rid of all the electronics, so I'll be hard to reach. Guys, with that being said, there are many ways to pole vault. Try what works best for you. Something I say works, cool. If it doesn't, cool. You learned what doesn't work and you're progressing. There's more than one way to pole vault. Life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. I will see you guys hopefully next week. I'm going to try and make a vlog while I'm in Colorado. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I will try my best. Goodbye.
What? You want a pole vault? Are you sure? Alright, listen up. Toes, knees, plant, drive your knee to the sky. I said toes, knees, plant, drive your knee to the sky. I said toes, knees, plant, drive your knee to the sky. There ain't no other way if you want to go high. Those are the basics. There are no magic tricks. Once you master these, you get on bigger sticks, bigger sticks.